We wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Dee Gordon now. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second, and he's safe.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
But there to take it is Adrian. A nice play by Gonzalez, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder.
Ready now, Christian Yelich. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, Dee Gordon. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. And now the Dodgers get a. Dan Straley gets the ball for Miami in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he's got a sub-2 ERA. Sub-2. We're talking about changing the height of the mound. He's been so dominating. I mean, this is historical stuff, so I don't look for things to change. He's in such a great rhythm and a great groove right now. We'll see if we get another performance out of him like they've seen most of the year.
These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit as the runner coming to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning. Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here it comes, 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. This guy's hitting over .450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right.
Here's Jock Peterson now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. The sights and sounds of a day at the... Here's Marcell Ozuna. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Ichiro now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Echeverria now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's only 1 for 10. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive?
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls foul.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
0-1, here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Prado's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in, Dan Straley. 9-1-2 due up. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. D. Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
JT Realmuto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franklin Gutierrez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he is in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. He just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jock Peterson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 3-2 one more time, and he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down.
Leading off for Miami.
First offering on its way.
Christian
Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them. Boy, he's not picking them up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
And he got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Justin Bour is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0.
Leading off the 4th for the Dodgers.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting the second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chase Utley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The pitcher, number
digging
22,
in to try it again. Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping into the box, Martin Prado. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Fouled straight back. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. but he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ichiro Suzuki is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Softly on a line to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The batter.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game. You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's D. Gordon now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bohr is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Sliding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Echeverria onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Christian
Yelich stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Dribbled up the line. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gutierrez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, and this is still a 4-1 ball. Brian Ellington enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard but foul. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The second baseman,
digging in,
26.
Chase Utley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Tap down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA as they hold on to Martin Prado now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Martin Prado.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Ichiro now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3.
Nope,
ball
that's
1.
A ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins leave 1. Odrisamer Despaigne gets the call from the pen to take over on.
Odrisamer Despaigne.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Oh, that's out.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hot shot to third. Up with it now is Prado. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Ready for another shot
Seager.
now. Corey Seager. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a... Here's D. Gordon now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Yeah, and he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. In is Christian Yelich, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Franklin Gutierrez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Franklin Gutierrez.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Looped over toward first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting number 2.
Here's Adrian now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 5. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Jock Peterson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance. Stepping in, Justin Bour. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And no swing, apparently, ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ripped down the first base line.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Marcell Ozuna is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Martin Prado is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just get it.
And here's a foul tip. Held on to strike three, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Los Angeles get their 20th home win this year. Clayton Kershaw earned his 5th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 5-2. The loss goes to Dan Straley. He is now 4-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.